Okay, today I'm going to show you how to begin your woven vessel, and as you can see, I've already cut all 13 pieces on my solo cup. You need an odd number in order for your pattern to work. If you have an even number, you will notice that your pattern will not work. So at this point, it's important to count how many of these that you have and make sure that you actually cut 13 of these pieces and that you are ready to begin. The next step is to figure out how much yarn you will need to start your weaving. I have some red yarn here, and in order to figure out how much of it that I need, I'm just going to take a piece of this and I'm going to wrap it around my cup 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4 times. This should be all the yarn that I will need for my first part of the weaving. If you get too much yarn, it will get stuck to your cup, or it will get stuck to itself and it will tangle. So only cut as much yarn as you will need for this bit. So wrap it 4 times around your cup. Once you've gotten the amount of yarn that you're going to need, you can take this off the cup again. And you can place your cup down on the table. Find the end of your string, and what you're going to do is you're actually going to hook this around one of these pieces. And you're going to slide it all the way down to the bottom. And yes, you are going to have a tail that sticks out on the end. Don't worry about it, leave it there for later. Once you have your yarn in position, the pattern is very simple. It's over-under. It is the same pattern for the entire cup, all the way around. So as you can see, my yarn is currently going over this next piece here. So when I get to this piece, it's going to go under. And I need to pull this extra little piece of yarn through here. And now that I'm on this piece, I'm going to go over it and under the next one. If you go underneath 2 of them, your pattern will not work. So make sure that you're only going under 1 and then over 1. Under 1, over 1. Under 1, over 1. Until you get all the way around the cup. Something else that's very important to note is you will notice that on this side of the cup the first time around, every other space is left empty. And if you have any of these that are kind of loopy, just pull those tight before moving on. When I do the second loop around the cup, these pieces that have no string on it will end up also getting a stitch. So now the pattern is going to continue over and under, over and under. And you're going to continue that pattern all the way around the cup, over and under, until you run out of yarn. When you run out of yarn, you can either get more of the same color, or you can switch to a new color at that time, and continue the pattern where you left off.